Are you guys ready for the best nights of our lives?
Yep.
Wow, so enthusiastic. Are you ready for the best night of your life, Sonny? Yeah!
Sorry.
See, that's the spirit. That's the spirit we need, okay?
Sorry. I'm still waking up.
Still. It's not, it's like... Wait. It's not that... It's... Wait. Bro.
What?
You gotta fix your sleep schedule.
Trust me, I've been trying.
Okay. We gotta, okay, we're gonna play so many fun games, and we're gonna tell stories, and we're gonna, what else do you do at sleepovers?
I actually don't know.
What do you mean you don't? Have you never had a sleepover before?
Nope.
Sonny, have you had a sleepover before? No? You guys never had a sleepover? Well, I guess... Is this like a anime thing? Do anime just not have sleepovers?
Nah, I wouldn't call my situation an anime thing. No.
Well then, I guess we just gotta make sure this sleepover is the best sleepover ever. Where did you go? Oh, okay.
How? Everyone...
What?
Nothing. Nah, just seeing you're excited is just great to see, and actually, it's actually a good thing to see.
Okay. So we're gonna tell stories. We're gonna play games. What kind of games could we play? We can play. Oh wait, Uno doesn't exist here. We gotta make Uno. Yo, we could invent Uno. Chat.
Uno?
I'm a genius. Chat.
Elaborate?
I don't know how to explain Uno actually. It's like a card game, and the goal is to get down to no cards. Or
like
actually, the
Go
goal is to have as many cards as humanly possible, and then, yeah.
Why do I think that's a complete lie?
We could also play. We could also make up. I could teach you guys Monopoly. We could live out our capitalist dreams. What?
Okay. Nah, you wouldn't hearing that just woke me up. Okay. Why?
Because it would be fun and festive, and that's what you do. A friend! Hello! Howdy!
Hello!
What's up? We were talking about what to do at the sleepover.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna play games like Uno and Monopoly.
Do they even
No, but we're gonna teach them.
I don't think we should teach them Monopoly at the least.
But...
I think you should save them from that terrible game.
It'd be funny.
Do you want to ruin relationships in REM?
I guess not.
Yeah.
No, but genuinely, Marsh, I am excited.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best day, the best night. I don't know. We're not gonna sleep, are we? Yeah, you're not supposed to sleep at sleepovers.
I mean, I'm going to sleep.
I'm probably gonna clock out. Let's be real.
I'm definitely going to sleep. I'm an old man, dude. I can't do anything else.
You're an old man. It's okay. I'm probably gonna run out of energy.
Age of 23.
Yo.
Wait, you're 23?
I'm 23 years old. Yes.
I have too much energy. I need to like get rid of it.
You look younger.
Oh, thank you. That is either both concerning or good. I'm not quite sure.
Take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment.
I will definitely do that.
Where is Swan and who was she bringing? Was she bringing
Kitty?
someone? Yeah, where are they?
Kitty. I think, I mean, honestly, they could have been caught up with Strahd. You saw Strahd, right?
He was the guy with the pinkish red hair, right?
Yeah. kind of like a little bit snippy,
Yeah,
bourgeoisie kind of
yeah,
deal.
that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him.
So
He has the
How do
same
you-
color hair as your shirt. I think a little darker though.
My shirt is like a wine color. It is magenta.
Okay.
I think
Color
his hair
connoisseur.
might.
100%. If you can't tell the differences between certain colors in like plant life, you are literally like begging.
Friends!
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello!
Hi!
Are you we
Sorry,
ready
it
for
took
the
me
best
long.
night of our lives?
Yeah! Apparently, Kitty has assured me that I apparently have not had correct sleepovers. Because I
It's
called
okay, neither of
sleepovers
them.
to call.
They have never had a sleepover in their
Oh.
lives.
They wanted Marcy wanted to play Monopoly, and I
Yeah!
w-
That's
was
what you do at
firmly
sleepovers.
against
We
it.
can't play
I was
we can't
firmly
play
against
Mario
it. Yeah, but,
Party
like-
because
like,
they don't
how-
have like technology.
How do we?
No.
How do we? We'd have to like make everything by hand.
That's okay,
Yeah,
we'll figure
kidding.
it out.
Okay.
Okay. Martial Phil mentioned Uno.
Uno.
I think-
Uno's a little more
Uno's a
complicated.
good one. Uno would probably be
We
easy.
Uno-
actually
yeah,
could do it
Uno.
with a normal deck of cards. Maybe we
Yeah.
need like six
we?
decks of cards.
Yeah,
So
you could totally do it
Okay.
like a normal.
Also,
deck of
Marcy
cards.
said for it to have as many cards as possible, which I'm guessing is a lie.
nah. That's totally how you play. For
I
sure.
can teach Kitty how to gamble.
What?
That would be fun.
Okay, you've already done enough. Do not do no,
Wait.
Kitty, please, Kitty,
Wait.
please. Catherine
Wait.
will kill me. Listen, I don't. How am I supposed to like look Catherine in the eye
Wait,
if you succumb to gambling? You
so
Don't do this to me,
what I-
Dan. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I am your friend. No.
hey,
And how exactly are you going to keep Catherine from knowing she has a nose like a hound? She figures everything out.
turn around.
What?
Think. Think about that one.
Wait.
Hound.
Oh, wait. Is that offensive? Did I say something? Oh, shit.
Is it offensive?
Wait,
No.
is it offensive? I'm so sorry. I didn't.
No, it isn't. Thing is, I'm not. See it?
I mean, I called Amir a big fish when I met him, and then immediately regretted it.
No, genuinely.
No other Undanians
I'm messing with you.
around here.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's an Undanian?
Andanian?
That's what he said it that he was, right?
Is it not? Wait, he's not an Animan, or is that just like a subclass of Animan or something?
Fishman.
I probably need to hit the books more often. Catherine
Yeah,
would be
me too.
disappointed.
Honestly.
I can't believe I know a little bit more than you, considering I know nothing. I've gone through the entire library and still know nothing.
Oh, I went to the
Well-
library like
Yeah.
once and then
Okay,
never
that's
went
kind of
back.
concerning.
Okay, to
I'm
be
not
fair,
going to lie.
It's for research. It's for research purposes.
Catherine tutors me in a lot of things, and most of the time I'm too exhausted by the end of the day to do anything else.
It's getting a little bit dark out.
Okay, sleepover.
Oh,
we need
okay,
a,
so
we
that
need a
means sleepover
location.
time is coming.
Okay,
Marshy, you
Um,
said you knew a place, right?
Yeah, we can try the
You
Hype
didn't
House.
offend me, don't
oh,
worry.
Wait, where are we? Hold on,
Hmm?
I turned
Oh,
myself
You
okay.
didn't
around. This
offend me.
way.
I'm glad. I really didn't mean
I was
anything.
slightly
Okay.
messing with you.
Okay.
Hang on.
The Hype House?
The Hype House. It's
The Hype
the
House.
I don't know
most
why she
hype
called it.
place for sleepovers.
I don't know why she called it that.
Isn't
That's where the squad is, bro.
the
It's
squad?
the Hype House.
Have I
We're-
even
it's-
met
it's
like
gonna
your
be so
entire
hype.
squad? Wait,
Welcome
if
to
if
the
we,
Hype
like, s-
House.
if we stay in the Hype House for like a night, does that mean we're like honorary Hype House members?
Sure. Wait, how many?
Looks like, I mean,
Mm,
yeah, it looks fine. Are you?
I should.
Don't you live here?
I shouldn't. I think I
Wait.
should dock.
But wait.
You
Okay then.
Approaching the house, Kitty is still talking enthusiastically about the sleepover, recounting the many nights in which she'd stay up late with the crew of Nevermore playing games, getting into mischief, and telling stories. She was a little skeptical about the normal version, most teens their age experience, but the allure of games, junk food, and late night was motivation enough. Swan can't help but smile. After all, Kitty's excitement is infectious. Marcy comes to a stop in front of the door, and she hesitates for a moment. Her tail swishes from side to side as she thinks, before balling her fist and knocking against the wood. Dan cocks an eyebrow at this. Can't you just walk in? Marshy's ears flex a little as she glances back. She smiles brightly before shrugging at the human.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I with this large group, it would probably be more polite to knock, so we don't accidentally scare anyone.
That is fair. Going to a house with unannounced guests could be overwhelming to the inhabitants that live there. So instead of questioning it further, Dan shrugs and lets it go. If you say so. It takes a few more knocks and a minute of waiting until the door finally opens. While you're expecting someone to open the door, you certainly weren't expecting to see Ravi. Dan and Swan, you've only interacted with him a handful of times. However, from the experience, you could at least gauge that he wasn't the most people-y of people in REM. Nonetheless, Marshy's tail begins to wag slightly upon seeing her friend.
Why are you knocking? You live here.
Ravi immediately states bluntly before going to rub at his eyes. Was he taking a nap before he answered? You decided to not dwell on it and get straight to the point.
Well, I mean, I thought it would be a little better to knock since I have friends.
You step to the side and gesture towards the large group behind you. Ravi's face twists in a displeased expression. You find yourself rocking yourself back and forth on your heels as you wait eagerly for his response. He continues to stare at your group for a moment, processing before turning to you.
You're not inviting more people into this house. Not to live here. We just want to have a sleepover.
Ravi hesitates before sighing.
Marshy, there's no room for it. But
Marshy, you attempt to try to reason with him. After all, while the house you live is a little cramped, having people over for one night shouldn't be too bad. However, it appears to you that Ravi disagrees.
No buts. The house is too small for this many people. Find another place.
He says plainly, before moving to shut the door. You attempt to catch the handle, hoping that you can try to keep the door open and attempt to convince him. But, to no avail, it shuts despite your protest. You hear the lock latch from behind the wooden door, and you blink as you realize you're now locked out.
Bro! Okay, well, I guess we'll try somewhere else.
Oh.
You can't lock me
shoot.
out of my own house! Alright, let's get
Well,
out of
I
here.
think they just did.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
I don't really have a place I can offer. I don't think, one, they'd let me bring any outsiders into the barracks. I already have to pay to let Kitty stay there from my own salary. No, that's not gonna work, Kitty! They'd kill me!
Also, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like an actual criminal in the barracks.
Ooh, yeah.
Me? Yeah.
Well,
Still have a record.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure some of the other guards probably do too. I mean, like, there's reform, surely. I mean, I don't know that many of them personally. I kind of keep to myself. I really only know like Marianne and Catherine and Strahd and like some of the others on my squad. But that's fine. Basically, y'all probably wouldn't fit in my room anyway. It's literally like maybe 2 people.
I live with Remy, but I mean, he didn't come with for a reason, and the place is actually pretty cramped as it is. I could try, but he doesn't like being around a lot of people, and I think it being too cramped would be an issue.
Well, okay,
Oh, shoot. Why didn't we figure this out before?
No, camping.
Huh?
Blossoms,
Camping?
that's a great idea. Have you guys been camping
How
before?
do we go camping? That would be so fun!
We can
Wait,
definitely go
where do we
camping.
camp? There's the big forest out somewhere that
Admittedly,
way.
no.
Or we can actually. I feel like going outside of the city would be bad, but there's like a forest that way.
No, there's actually like a
No,
little
we're not
forest.
going outside of the city.
No, Remy actually had like a little area where he like camped out when we first met. So I think there maybe there is like a little covering if you're concerned about like debris or rain or something. He has like a little desk area.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean, I'm more
yeah.
concerned about bugs murdering me, but it's fine.
No,
Well, if you have
At
a
this point,
place,
I've
lead the way.
experienced worse.
yeah, no. I don't think bugs you have to worry about.
We
When I was
can do
sleeping out
stuff
there,
with the sticks.
it wasn't bugs that I was worried about. Are the crows gonna follow us? I don't think the
Look,
crows.
I'm gonna find
I think the
the
crows
best.
are actually chilling with Remy
Gotta find
tonight.
good sticks and get a sword fight. Okay.
But they might be there. I don't know. They could be there. I actually don't know. I haven't. The crows
I hope
haven't
we
really
get
been
there
that much.
before it gets super dark. It's already getting a little dark. It should be fine.
No, we should be completely okay. If I remember correctly, it should be over this way. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's a nice walk.
We don't have to rent out camping sites, do we? Because I think it might be a little too late to do that.
I mean, I slept on the sand and it was fine.
Oh, we can have a beach camp.
Yeah.
Is camping on the beach like? Well, I guess it would be different, but
Just
You
a
can
little
hear the
bit. There's a
waves
forest
all
nearby.
night. And then the high tide
Wonder if,
comes
like,
in and drowns
sand
you in your
is-
sleep.
oh, that's not. Wait, hold on. Is that an actual concern that I have to have? Because I know the
no.
tides, are a thing, but
Oh, wait.
What
no.
if you led us astray?
I didn't leave you astray. I didn't know where the pathway ended. There is, in fact, a bridge over here, though.
A bridge. Can't we just, like, stay on the main road?
I mean, yeah, actually, no, that probably would be a better idea, huh?
Because I was able to walk all the way from one side of the city to the other, just staying on the main road.
I don't know. Would it be there? I mean, we can save that story for later. I think that might be a good story to tell.
We could sing campfire songs!
I don't know any off the top of my head, but I got really excited and then kind of sad because I don't like remember
I only
any.
know the SpongeBob one.
There's a SpongeBob.
Let's gather around the
Night, night.
campfire and
Campfire
sing our
and
We
sing
gotta
our
save it, we gotta
campfire
save it, we
song.
gotta save it.
Okay.
I mean, blood can stain blossoms.
What?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm talking.
Okay, I'm
with-
sorry. Who did not know that blood could stain? I'm sorry. Have you ever like
I'm
existed
not concerned
ever?
about that.
Have you
I'm more
never,
concerned about
have
the
you
context.
never had blood outside of your body once in your life? I'm sorry. If you manage that, honestly, I
Honestly, good
won't
on
bow
you.
to you because that's strange, but
Scary Stories is great.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
that
know.
good
My blossom knows that blood can stain. They were just wondering if it could evaporate.
oh, that's actually an interesting thing, can it?
Huh.
Because I mean, like, part of it's kind of like, I mean, it's kind of a liquid, but I mean, kind of sludge would probably be left behind. I think because some of it's a
That's
little more solid.
nasty.
Marcy does not.
Well, I
like
mean, when
this
exposed to air, it
conversation.
also kind of like solidifies.
Wait,
you
can
know?
we make a wish in the fountain? Does anyone have any coins?
I listen. I left my wallet at home.
Oh, we'll do it later.
I'm
Wait, no.
sorry.
I have a small pumpkin.
I don't think a small pumpkin's gonna cut it. I
I
don't
think
know.
it counts.
It's gonna make the water all nasty. No. All right. Well, I hope your wish comes true. I guess.
Wait, what did you wish for?
You can't
Oh, wait, or can
say.
you not? Damn.
It won't come true if you say.
I'm curious. Fine.
So, is it back this? Yeah, no, it's definitely back this way. Because there was like this weird turn. I don't know. Remy, when I first met Remy, we kind of walked this way, but then at the same time we kind of ran into some farm, like some fields and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's lived here longer than I did, but than I have. But
The city
I
is
think
huge.
he still doesn't know. Yeah, I don't think he knows how to navigate.
I mean, if things go wrong, we can always go sleep in the mines. That'd be fun.
Wait, what?
That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I mean, maybe
It might be
cave-
illegal.
Are
actually.
caves tend to be pretty good ecosystems. They tend to stay quite like pretty much the same all year round. So yeah,
yeah,
no,
but
it
if
probably
they're
would be
set
a good
aside
idea.
for mining
Not the
and
mine
we do
stat?
activities that are not mining without a license of some kind, I feel like that's maybe a little illegal.
Nah.
Not if we're sleeping.
Explosives.
Ex-
Hey,
what
we
the-
had
explosives?
explosives in the mines. It was fun.
You had explosives?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's not reassuring.
I got to throw dynamite at a giant. I think it was a slime.
Again,
fine.
that's not reassuring.
I haven't really fought anything other than like boars and stuff.
That was
And
like
then one guy.
that was like when I first got to Erwin too. Like 2 days after I came here.
Actually nuts.
I've dealt with like a petty crime case or two. I've had to break apart of some
Blood
fights.
can leave behind crystals. Interesting.
Huh?
Blood can leave behind crystals. That is a very
Ooh,
interesting.
so you can make jewelry out of blood.
Crazy.
I don't think you should.
Oh.
I think we should stop with that thought.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then we walked through
I
this
always liked this side of
way.
the city. It's just so far away. Never been able to come over here.
It is quite pretty. I mean, I think, yeah, no, I haven't been back here since I first got to Erwin.
Just look at this. Look how pretty that little river is.
It is quite
Oh.
pretty. Is there any, like, not sea life? God, imagine.
I think
How
you've
do
been
they-
around the
Does it-
docks too much.
Does
I
it
have
connect
been
to
around
the
docks.
to the ocean?
I've been working way too hard with Amir. He talks about only 2 things, Strahd and sea critters. It's actually kind of both interesting, but a little bit repetitive.
I mean, have you ever had the unpleasant experience of witnessing Strahd drunk? Because I got to see that a few nights ago.
You got to witness
Huh?
little, like...
Okay, remember back when, like, you know, the whole oasis?
yeah.
Yeah, so that night when I went home, you know, Strahd was kind of, you know, gone, and Marianne didn't want to look for him. She normally does. So I decided to do it because I was worried because he was kind of being a jerk earlier that day, so I figured something was up, so I went and I looked, and yeah, he was drunk at Amir's bar.
Awesome.
I mean, he apologized, but
Can't-
it was really
can't believe-
awkward.
Wow, I can't believe a nobleman would get drunk.
I-
Great.
Did I
Sorry.
get mad if I stole a grape? Probably.
Probably.
Oh man.
Probably.
They look so
Probably
yummy.
100%. I think it was down this way, actually. I knew we had to cross over into, like, some farmland. I know I jumped over a fence at some point.
What?
Just to get to the spot. Mercy, you have to take off the,
well,
you have to take the road less traveled by.
but
That's so
typically
true.
fences mean you should stay out. And like it's someone's property and they're like
never mind.
fencing
There's
it
a
off.
river. Whoops, sorry guys.
Okay, I
We can just swim
you know,
across.
swimming is great and all, but I'd rather, you know, not, you know, soak my clothes
This is the
through.
field where you met the fixer. Yeah, that's where I met the fixer.
What? Who?
There's a
Is he like a golem or
there's another dude, like kind of like us.
Oh?
His name is Rex, and he calls himself the Fixer because he apparently fixes things.
Sounds like a little bit of a nerd. I can't say anything. I have a plant for a son.
How's your son doing?
Oh yeah, how's Pluto?
Pluto's
Their name
doing
is
pretty good.
Pluto.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You didn't call them
Yeah,
Lodi?
now,
I thought Lodi was cute.
we discussed the name while you abandoned us. I know
Man,
it wasn't
I thought I was
I know,
really creative
Look,
with
I know it
Lodi.
was for a good reason, but like, it's still like weird to think about that place. Okay,
Yeah,
it's really weird.
it's gonna haunt us for the next like week at least.
Oh, for my life.
Yeah, that was a
My
whole.
entire life.
I don't know if that's gonna go away for a while.
Decided on the name Pluto because, I mean, it's a little like a little Pluto.
A little guy?
I guess. A little guy.
Pluto is also a little guy. I can't believe he's not a planet anymore. SMH.
That was so mean.
It's a dwarf planet. That makes it
Absolute
so much
disrespect.
better. I bet if I talked to Remy about like dwarf planets and stuff, he would lose his mind. He does a lot of like astronomy and stuff at
He's a
college.
big old nerd.
Wait, do you think like does Rent have their own solar system? Do you think?
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't.
That's not a thing I want to think about right now, though.
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm
guess
going.
not.
It's okay. I think it's actually. Hold on, we're going off the trail.
Oh boy, oh
Okay.
boy.
I'm gonna trust that this is not at all illegal.
We're just walking in the grass. What's not legal about it?
Well, what if this is someone's property and it's private and we're
There
not
was no
allowed to
fence
be
keeping
here?
us out. Did you
Well,
see
there
a
was
no
fence and we just
trespassing
bypassed
sign?
it a little bit ago.
Yeah, Pluto's a very silly flower. Pluto likes the moon. Pluto likes chocolates and paper with words on
Can
them.
it
There
eat?
it is. Yeah, no, it absorbs things. They absorb things. I don't know how else to describe it. There we
Where's
are.
Oh,
Oh, this is little camp?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised there's not that many crows.
What is
like
the
here.
what is the note?
I think it's just a piece of paper that he left behind.
well,
Oh.
maybe Pluto will like it then.
Maybe. Oh. No, Marshy ate it.
Oh, I ate it? It does
Yeah.
not.
Marshy,
yep.
that was for Pluto!
There we go. Maybe... Do you... I can't. Okay, yeah, maybe... They're not hungry right now.
Okay.
Keep it as a snack.
Yeah, but,
You know,
but
you
look,
never know.
Swan, civilization is nearby, so it's completely okay. We're
Okay.
fine.
It's fine.
We do need to... Looks like a fireplace burning.
We are beach camping. We got the waves. Look how
I'm gonna
pretty. And the
go-
sunset. Oh my gosh.
You guys stay here. I'll be right back. I need to get some wood for the campfire.
Wait, hold on.
We can go
Guys, I
for a
don't mean-
midnight swim.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just realized I forgot to turn my shaders back on.
Bro.
Where's some wood?
It's fine, I'll just suffer without them. I'm so stupid.
Got some sticks here.
Do you need
Oh,
help
wait.
getting stuff? What?
No, I think I'm fine. I actually just got some kindling right here. So, actually, have you guys ever started a fire?
No!
Well, better late than never.
Oh.
Let me just try to start setting it up kind of in a... Okay, fire time, Dan announces, suddenly throwing a pile of dried sticks and dry grass in front of the two of you. Swan and Marshy, you glance in between each other as he leans down and begins to organize the sticks. Well, if you can call it organizing. It was more like he was trying to keep them in a small pile. He is then seen surrounding the pile with some rocks nearby. After a minute, and once he is satisfied with his pile, he moved to grab 4 sticks from the pile. He handed two to each of you, which causes some confusion.
Dan, I'm gonna need some instruction here.
Since you guys have never been camping, I want you to try and start a fire the old-fashioned way. Dan quickly explains. Try to ignite the pile with these 2 sticks you have. I'll be right back with some small logs once you get started. Before the two of you could ask any other questions, Dan wanders back into the tree line of the forest nearby. You both are now left with the 2 sticks and a pile.
Okay.
Oh, Marshy. I've heard of it. Okay. Sticks!
You attempt to rub the sticks together, however, your speed is lacking. You find yourself quite literally rubbing the bark off the sticks. After a few moments of trying, you look at one another.
Okay, you gotta go faster, like in the movies, like this. Watch.
Okay, yeah, but like in movies, I've seen them like get the spark by banging rocks together. Not. Okay, fine. Look, I got this. Okay, watch.
That is true. You faintly recall in some survivalist movies that a person would rub 2 sticks together. With enough speed, it seemed to smolder. At least a little bit. You decide to try this method, increasing and decreasing your speed in a variety of ways in order to experiment. Spawn, your sticks actually begin to smell like they're burning, and you both get very excited. A few more moments of rubbing the sticks, and you notice smoke. Marshy is not too far behind with her own progress, and she makes a surprise noise upon seeing hers come up in smoke.
Okay, wait. We have to do this over the pile Dan made.
Instead of just keeping your sticks to yourself, you both move over towards the kindling that Dan had made for you. You quickly continue your technique, getting incredibly into it. You place 1 stick on the ground and drill the other on top of it, and while it takes a while, the smoke finally comes back. You can't help but gasp when finally a spark comes from Swan's sticks. Marshy, you immediately stop your own progress and instead move towards the ground to blow on the spark, attempting to encourage it to ignite. The first 2 times it doesn't work, but you both don't give up. With one last final blow, the kindling begins to burn. You see the small flame begin to burn. Look at that! Dan's voice comes back, and you see him carrying a small batch of logs. He quickly goes to place the wood on the kindling, making a teepee formation and using a stick to help the fire spread. Marshy and Swan look at each other, pride swelling in their chest. Marshy, you jump with excitement, turning your body away from the flame.
We have mastered the flame!
Yeah!
Your tail is wagging excitedly, albeit you can feel it moving some of the ground underneath you. You smell smoke in the air, and it catches in your lungs, and you breathe a sigh of relief. Wait, the smell of smoke has changed. You can't help but stop. Marshy? Damned voice pipes up.
Yeah, what's up?
Your tail!
It's the flame. Marshy, you turn your body around a few times, attempting to catch sight of your tail. It takes a few times, but eventually you see it. The flame has managed to catch the tip of your tail. Water. Yeah, that's probably...
Are you okay? Did he get too much of your tail? Are you going
Is
to
my
be
tail
bald?
scorched?
Are you...
It's still fluffy. It's still
Only a little
fluffy.
Yeah, no, it...
I think you're
I
so
will-
fluffy. I think you're okay.
Hold on,
I probably shouldn't have,
Oh, wait! Okay,
shouldn't have given the
really?
fluffy person the sticks to do that. Sorry.
My
For,
tail's
2020
tri-colored. Oh
hindsight.
man.
She just...
Yeah.
Why did you have to shake water all over?
But
her?
hey!
How else am I supposed to get dry?
Okay, you
But
could have, you could have, like, asked us to step back so, I didn't get water splashed all over me. What are you, a dog?
I am a
Robo
fox.
Dog has better manners than you.
Hey, but you guys at least do it.
His tail
Now
need
you
a
can
bandage? I
survive.
don't know. Does it need
You
a
can
bandage?
survive the wild, at least a little bit.
The wild.
Alright, well,
You can live it.
let's
Your tail
gather
doesn't
around the
look that bad.
campfire and sing our campfire songs.
If it helps, your tail doesn't look that badly scorched.
That's good.
It's only like a little bit scorched.
Yeah,
It's right at the tip there.
yeah,
Oh,
It's
my
fine.
tail.
But
it's still fluffy.
yeah, no, I think you're fine.
Sea shanties! Oh, that would be fun.
Whoa!
What sort of? What sort of sea shanties? I mean, you could sing. Or did anyone bring like marshmallows or something? Is that something that?
I didn't bring any food with me.
I mean, I have some leftover cinnamon toast from the Oasis.
Cinnamon toast.
I think we both have.
You still have that?
Horror stories? I mean, yeah, we can. I think
Scary
that's a good idea.
stories.
Maybe scary stories. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I
Ooh,
have a
okay.
scary story here. You've all eventually calmed down after the tail fiasco and sit around the fire.
So what now?
Sunny asks as she stares at the small fire in the middle of all of you.
What do you usually do when you're camping out like this?
Marshy perks up with an idea.
Campfire songs.
Okay, maybe not.
Swan immediately shoots down the idea. She looks over at Marshy, who has a disappointed look on her face.
I'm sorry, on second thought, I'm not much of a singer, and today is not the day I embarrass myself in front of all of you and
What?
die.
Oh.
Marshy is about to say something in response when Dan speaks up. I mean, we could tell scary stories.
Scary stories?
Sunny says with a hint of nervousness in her voice.
Oh, yes!
Kitty says excitedly, the volume of their voice causing Sunny to flinch. Kitty continues.
Scary stories are super fun.
Okay, who wants to start?
Taz asks, tilting his head to the side while he pokes the fire with a stick to keep the fire going. I mean, I could start.
Ooh, tell us.
Kitty says as they're literally on the edge of their seat. Sunny, however, gets closer to Marshy. So, I mean, I did say that it happened here, actually. A while back when I was new to Arrow and I was camping in this spot with Remy, and I was murdered by that jackal-masked dude who wanted something that belonged to me. Dan bluntly says as everyone looks at him. Well, you asked for what? You asked for a scary story, Dan says with a frown on his face.
Is the jackal person still around?
Sunny says, shaking in fear.
Totally not, right?
Oh, that's the end of my story, Dan says with a shrug, avoiding the question entirely. If you look, you can see Sunny's shaking a little bit,
Okay.
she says, still holding on to Marshy. Marshy gives Sunny a comforting pat.
It's okay, Sunny. The scary jackal won't hurt you.
Who wants to go next? I want to go. I want to go.
Kitty says as they wave their hand in the air.
What's your story?
Swan asks, looking at them.
I heard while we were at sea with Fair that there is a ghost ship that takes stowaways from abandoned ships and bastions.
Kitty says, trying to be scary by waving their fingers in the air and giving a spooky woo at the end of their short story.
What happens to the stowaways?
Sunny asks.
They're never seen again.
Kitty continues.
Some say they still hear their cries echo on stormy nights.
That sounds a little spooky.
Kitty snickers.
Heroin is a coastal city.
They say.
I bet if we listen carefully, we can hear them.
I'd rather not hear ghost voices.
Marshy says before Kitty can finish. Kitty simply laughs in response. I mean, then who's next?
I have one.
Taz says, somewhat tiredly. Everyone is quiet as they look towards Taz, eagerly awaiting his story. Taz sighs and inhales.
I heard the story when I traveled here from Gaia to here. One day, a young child came to the village. They let the young child murmur a poem about a long, winding river and how it endlessly cuts through the earth. The girl stayed 3 days. Each day she murmured to herself, and each night the air boomed with the echoes of her questions. And soon enough, the townspeople began vanishing into the whispers. On the third evening, the girl disappeared with the rest. But the echoes remained. Rumors say, if you go to the town, you can still hear the murmurs of the young child even now.
Taz ends his story as he continues to poke the fire to keep it alive. Meanwhile, the rest of you are silent as you process the story. Or, in your case, Marshy, you're trying your best not to completely freak out. Scary stories aren't supposed to be that scary. They're supposed to give you a little spook and that you can laugh off later. No way that story was true, right? That was a good one, Taz, Jan says, breaking silence.
Thanks.
Taz says.
I think we're done with scary stories now.
That was still a good one. I think that was better than mine.
Totally, yeah, really
Definitely
good.
better than mine. I mean, mine was an event, but...
Huh? No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna... Just a little cold. Sitting by the fire makes me warm.
I mean,
No,
it was quite nice. Definitely sleep back out here.
Oh.
Even if, like, after everything that happened to Jackal, I think I'd be fine sleeping here. I don't think he would... I mean, maybe. No.
Oh, it's another campfire. Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Marshy? Are you okay?
I don't know if I want to camp anymore, guys. I think I would rather go somewhere else. Yes. Maybe we could get a hotel room or something. Anyone have money?
Not on me. Okay, I mean, we can...
Oh, is this a raccoon? I think. Oh, it's a bug. What?
We can try to head back, and figure out something on the way.
Yeah. Yeah. We can head back. We could head
are
back.
you guys okay with me? Okay. Let's just put this fire out first, and then we'll get going.
I can help. Yeah.
Thank you. that this is gonna work, Marshy. Last time we were here, Ravi did just say no.
It'll be fine.
He locked the door on you.
I'm sure we can easily convince Robbie to change his mind.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Bribe him?
Oh,
I really
right, the
hope
door.
that we don't go to the end. I'm literally banned from the dock end. So hopefully
What
this works.
did you do?
When coming home to the house, you first attempt to open the door. However, it was locked. So, with a heavy sigh, you find yourself knocking on the wood of the door once more. You and your group stand there in silence, the summer breeze gently caressing your skin. Off in the distance, a toad croaks, causing Marshy's fur to stand up on end with surprise. Swan eases a hand on Marshy's shoulder, as Dan stays towards the back, allowing Kitty to observe Pluto in the moonlight. You're left standing there for a few moments, but before you go to knock once more, the door finally opens. In front of you, Robbie leans against the doorframe. His eyes appear to be half-lidded, indicating that the man had been asleep prior to the knock. However, it appears that he heard you and eventually came to your aid. He glances up and down before his eyes finally settle on Marcy's face. He first gives you a look of annoyance, but upon seeing your expression, it softens.
I'm guessing your sleepover didn't turn out well.
His voice rasps.
It appears camping wasn't our strong suit.
So you decided to come back here?
Robbie says, looking at Marcy specifically.
I assumed you'd be the type to like camping.
He raises a hand to push some of the loose strands away from his eyes.
Well, the woods are a little scarier than I thought.
Ravi glances back at you and blinks. His expression softens once again, and Swan glances over to look at Marshy. Marshy's eyes were large and round, and her ears laid flat against her head. She was giving Ravi the biggest puppy dog eyes in the world right now.
Don't do that.
Ravi quickly argued, his brows attempting to furrow. They managed to for a little bit, but as Marshy gets closer to him, the look on his face quivers. Ravi intakes a sharp breath, pursing his lips together. He once again tries to furrow his eyes and stiffens his body. He holds his breath for as long as he could, but eventually he lets out a defeated sigh and closes his eyes. His shoulders slump, and his disposition appears to be someone who has surrendered. Marshy, your tail wags ever so slightly upon seeing your friend loosen his body. Robbie shakes his head, his eyes open once again half-lidded.
Fine, just don't be too loud and stay downstairs. I want to at least get some sleep tonight.
He says.
Also, try not to wake the others. Thank you, Robbie! Give me a hug!
Hey,
Whoa! Wait,
Inside.
not too loud,
trying to
not too
yell
loud.
really quietly.
Welcome to the hype house.
Wow, you actually have like a living room.
Yeah, I sleep on
That's
that couch
awesome.
right there every night.
This is bigger than Remy's house.
It's okay, we have like 6 people here. It's
okay,
supposed to be big.
This downstairs is bigger than my room.
Well, it is a living room.
I guess so. Yeah.
Anyway, small tour. This is the living room. This is the door to the sus alley.
Wait, the sauce alley?
What, Allie? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
Over here is the kitchen. Don't take the cookies. Robbie will kill us.
Oh.
He's
Damn
already upset. We don't need to make it worse. And that's upstairs, but we can't go up there.
Do you think if we ask, do you think Catherine will make us cookies?
What happens if we do take a cookie?
I mean, you could ask me. I know how to bake.
I think
Oh,
we
yeah,
might make
didn't
too
we-
much noise if we bake.
Didn't the others
That is
like eat
true.
all of your cookies at the competition?
Oh, yeah. That's typical of Dia. Not so
Okay.
loud!
It's okay. It's okay.
Wait, if we have to be quiet, how are we supposed to have like the super fun, big, exciting sleepover that I've heard that this is supposed to be?
Well,
I mean,
we could
Normal
still have
voices,
lots
we
of
don't
fun.
scream.
Uh,
I'm a little tired.
let's what shall we do?
I don't know. I mean, could play.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, oh no. It's fine. We're okay. We're doing splendid.
Oh, well,
Scary Stories
sleepover.
Part 2!
No.
You enter the house, some of you nearly collapsing on the nearby couch. Ravi immediately takes a sleep when you all enter, decidingly going upstairs to hopefully get a restful night's sleep. All of you were starting to feel the effects of the day wear on you, and then someone speaks.
Aren't sleepovers supposed to have games?
Kitty asks. Swan, Marshy, and Dan, for some reason the idea of playing a ton of games causes a little chill to run up your spine. However, you've subsided the feeling, deciding that you still want Kitty to have a good experience.
Maybe we could do short games. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little tired.
What about a short round of Never Have I Ever?
Sunny suggests.
Then afterwards we can just sit and chat for a little bit.
Kitty's smile curls in on itself.
Poggers? Kitty!
Oh,
You forgot that you taught them that word.
Why did you guys do this to me?
You put up 10 fingers, and then for each thing you have done, you put a finger down. Whoever puts all their fingers down first loses, which ends the round. Then if someone has more fingers up than the others, they win the game.
You all murmur between each other, agreeing to the rules. The game itself seemed like a good form of entertainment, and besides, it didn't cause you to get up. Which, at this point in time, attempting to get off the couch seemed like a chore.
I'll go first, and we can just bounce around the group.
Sunny hums.
And let's see. Never have I ever fell from the sky.
Marshy, Swan, and Dan, you all can't help but look at each other before putting a finger down. Sunny can't help but giggle.
bruh.
This is rigged. Wait, you're a bird!
Kitty pipes up.
How could you not have fallen from the sky? Can't you fly?
Sunny goes pale and looks around the group.
Moving on.
There's a lull before Dan finally speaks up. Never have I ever had braces. The group looks around, Kitty being the most confused in the group.
What are braces?
They ask, their ears flicking. Swan and Marshy, you smile gently as you realize that maybe braces aren't a thing in Arrowin. However, Dan, you place a finger down.
Wait, Dan,
Tess says curiously.
why would you give a prompt that makes you put a finger down?
Dan shrugs. Kind of forgot about it, really.
I'll go next. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo.
That's a little bit targeted. Dan laughs, placing another finger down. The game continues to go on like this for a few more moments. Never have I ever gotten food poisoning, never have I ever drank alcohol, all the common things. Some more related to REM, while others directed at your fellow travelers. Dan's last finger goes down at the last prompt. Never have I ever kissed someone on a first date. Kitty gives him an accusatory look.
There's no way you've done most of the things we've said.
They tease. Dan reaches his arms up and stretches them above his head. Guess I'm just that cool.
Bro.
Kitty can't help but make a face before sticking out a tongue.
Says the guy who ate dirt and has a flower, son.
They murmur under their breath. Dan can't help but laugh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we did a short game.
Sunny yawns into her hand.
I don't think I could keep my brain awake any longer.
Kitty, despite their eyes becoming half-lidded, shoots up.
Wait!
The entire group stops to look at the child. They give you a bright smile before pointing at Dan.
Nail polish! I want to paint your nails!
Dan blinks with some surprise before shrugging. Go for it.
I think we have some black nail polish somewhere.
Sunny hums, getting up from her spot.
I'll be right back.
Now that the game has concluded, you all glance at each other. Dan is the first to move, walking his way over to sit beside Kitty. You all begin to also shift. Where is she going to sit on the floor? Swan, you find yourself sitting above her on the couch, touching her hair lightly.
Ugh.
Okay, Kitty. Fine, if you want to paint my nails. How do
I'll pop a squat right here.
There you go.
Woo! This is
Why
fun
my
and
nails?
festive.
Sunny had come back downstairs with a vial of black nail polish, which Kitty eagerly grabs. Dan, you splay your hands out to the other, making sure that the kid had some ample space to work with. Swan and Marshy, after some hushed whispers between each other, you decide that Swan was going to try to rebraid Marshy's hair. Sunny comes to sit beside Marshy on the floor, leaning her body for warmth. She smiles at the scene before letting out a yawn.
This is nice. It reminds me of my childhood in Gaia.
Gaia, Taz said something about Gaia earlier. What is that? Sunny leans her head up to look up at Dan. She ruffles her feathers for a moment as she thinks.
Oh, it's the kingdom from, well, I guess Marshy is also from there?
Yeah, I kind of sort of fell there.
Dan tilts his head to the side before glancing back over at Kitty. Surprisingly, they aren't making a mess of your hands. They weirdly have quite the technique for this, and you can see them focusing intently on each finger. You're pretty sure that they aren't even listening to your conversation anymore. More focused on the task.
What was it like?
Swan asks before a yawn catches on her lips. She had appeared to redo the same strand on Marshy's hair a few times, unsure of how to braid the hair of someone with huge fox ears. But around the third time, she finally got it.
It's full of life and magic. Incredibly vibrant with all sorts of plant life surrounding the area.
Sunny explains before shifting back. Her hand goes to her mouth and she gives a large yawn. Dan, you watch her with some interest.
Lots of plant life?
Sunny nods, her eyes falling close as she hums.
Yeah.
She slowly leans her head on Marshy's shoulder. Marshy glances down at Sunny to see that the other girl has fallen asleep.
Looks like it's time for bed.
Yeah, it has been a long day, hasn't it?
Kitty continues to make work of your fingernails, Dan. Being surprisingly fast and detail-oriented, Swan and Marshy simply begin to relish in the warmth of the house.
Alright. Good night, everyone.
I mean,
Hmm?
you don't want to talk like do a little gossip or anything?
Well, okay. I'm getting a little tired, but we can talk still.
I mean, we can.
I mean,
I don't know
actually,
how long I'll be awake for, but...
well, you're not going to sleep until I finish braiding your hair, okay?
Oh, but it's making me so eepy.
Well, then I'm trying to hurry, okay? Like, I'm not. This is good practice for me. I didn't actually.
Pretty good job, Kitty. That's a really good job.
I didn't actually know how to braid when I came here, which is silly.
You
'cause,
have a braid in your hair.
I know. I kind of came that way, and then it got really messy after a few days. And then my friend Easton back in Bastios literally got so frustrated with me that he sat me down and taught me how to braid my own hair.
Wow,
Which is why I can braid.
I'm surprised it wasn't like Strahd went. Swan, you need to braid your hair. You need to make sure it looks nice for whatever position you are in.
Well, I didn't know Strahd back when I fell because I was in Bastios. I wasn't here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't even know Strahd until the matchmaker thing. Until we had to interview her. And
I didn't know Strahd until that bake sale.
Yeah, you haven't really gotten a chance to talk with him, have you?
Not really.
He's quite the character.
I'm sure he's very nice.
Suave.
In his own way.
Kind of, yeah. I'm arguably I'm a kind of a little bit. He kind of when we went to the matchmaker to interview, for like stuff, he was able just to talk to her so eloquently, and I felt like I had somehow messed up, but it was him that was like doing whatever, and then eventually she gave us the information. But whatever.
How does the matchmaker work? Like, what do they do?
She like
Oh yeah, didn't
So-
we see them at the bake sale for a little bit?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. They gave that one person a really
Catherine.
strange. Yeah,
Catherine.
they said a lot of
Catherine
strange
didn't
things to
seem
her.
to like that much.
Yeah, no, she's so strange. Yeah, no, I walked out one day after I got kicked out of the inn for oversleeping, actually.
Oh right.
I was starving, and she had a bunch of like chocolates out, and somehow that she trapped me into a soulmate reading or a love reading. Told me all about like this person that I was supposedly connected to, and
Soulmates.
it was
That
super
sounds
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, she was also a little. I kind of don't think it.
I've always
it's real,
wondered if
but-
I had a soulmate. Does everyone have a soulmate?
I mean, I don't know.
But wait,
I'm
how
pro-
would we even know if it's real though? Because what it could just be a scam.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I mean, she said something about water for me, and it was insane.
It would
do
still
not
be
know.
fun to see, even if it's not real. I think we should go check it out.
Are you sure?
Why not? It'd be fun. And even if it is like not real or some crazy like cryptic thing, it's just for the funsies.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll show you where the matchmaker is.
I guess I wouldn't mind trying it out. I mean, I'm just curious.
It will be fun.
But I called dibs on this spot on the couch.
That's okay. That's fine.
I'm
Sunny
gonna
took my
cross-
spot.
I mean, could we like all
actually.
just dogpile on the couch, or are we just gonna like? Is anyone here like super bony?
I
Don't
think-
jab me.
Taz is already clocked out, so that's
Oh.
one person not on the couch.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you would be
No.
out by now
No.
because you like your sleep. Okay, well,
It's
Well,
you're right next to me.
uh, well, it's
Yeah.
sleepy time. Good night, everyone. I'm tired.
Good night.
alright.
Hmm.
I still don't know why you guys really want to do
It's
this.
going to be fun and festive.
Yeah, but she freaks me out.
I mean, yeah. But I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I mean, maybe like what happened with Catherine was like a one-time thing.
Yeah. Sucks
You
that
know?
Kitty had to leave
Or a
early,
two-time
though.
thing, or-
Yeah.
They would have had
Yeah,
fun.
Kind of cute that Catherine came to pick them up.
Oh, yeah. They're like, all right, sleepover time over. You're going home.
Over,
And then they're
go
like,
home.
Listen,
no,
we're lucky
I don't want
we're
to
lucky
go
that I'm an adult
home."
because otherwise she would have dragged me home
She
too.
would have picked you up.
She would have been like,
Yeah.
"Hello, I'm here to pick up my two children."
Just like in royal sleepovers.
I guess so. Yeah.
God. Okay, but yeah, no. Sorry, Swan, but I'm definitely not doing it.
But it's
Aw.
fun. I guess you already got a reading, didn't you?
Yes, I actually technically got one
Oh.
for free, and every time she sees me, she gets mad because she gave it to me for
Oh.
free.
Ooh.
Ow!
Did you just get hit by a ghost?
Our ghost is real. I thought that was a story.
I don't want to think about that. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, Marsha.
No,
Marsh.
we're not talking about ghosts. Where's the matchmaker? Where are we going?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should, ask Dan who actually knows what
Oh,
he's
yeah.
It would kind of suck that if I don't go and do it. I think we should get another person.
Huh?
doing. Oh?
Swan, how do you feel about stopping by the barracks?
What?
Wait a minute. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to the barracks. This will be fun.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't
where are they, usually?
Well, okay, there's actually 2 barracks.
there's
But
one
the
over
one that I
there.
stay at is, the one over this way.
I think someone in particular needs to get a love reading.
Maybe. I mean,
Am I missing something?
You're not the only
Oh my
one.
gosh, she hasn't seen, has she? Has she?
You know,
I'm definitely
magenta-haired
missing
guy
something.
and big blue fish guy.
Uh-huh.
We're pretty sure something's going on between them, and neither of
I
them say anything.
see. Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
picking up what
you
you're
know when
putting
like I
down.
found Strahd drunk that one night?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Amir let him stay after like he was closed and everything.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm. Now the only thing is, I don't know if he'll want to do this. However, I have an ace up my sleeve. Because you see, because Strahd was mean to me the other day and he apologized, he ended up giving me a favor.
Oh.
And I can cash it in whenever I want.
You're
So,
cashing it in
even-
now?
Very
Alright,
interesting way to
let's
use a
go.
favor.
Well, okay, I think, isn't this gonna be fun? So,
No,
A
totally.
good
it will be
afternoon,
fun.
guard. There's multiple of you, actually. There's a lot of
Even
you.
if I'm not like
They're
in the
don't bother
tent
with training,
listening,
they
I'm
won't like
definitely
Oh, sorry.
fine. Okay, so
Hello, good sir. Or ma'am. I
do
can't
we
really
ju-
tell with the
do we
armor. I'm
just go,
sorry.
Can we speak to Oh, hi. Can we speak to Rude?
I mean, why don't I just handle this? He should be around here somewhere, Swan murmurs, leading the group right up to the barracks. I'll run inside real quick and see if I can find him, she says, glancing back long enough to ensure everyone understands before she disappears inside. The rest of you are left waiting around, trying not to draw any unwanted attention from the guards making use of the outdoor training grounds nearby. A few minutes later, Swan exits, a tall magenta-haired man at her side. Darling, when I gave you that favor, I expected you to use it on something important, Strahd comments. Well, I'm bad with favors, Swan protests. Besides, you can thank Dan for the invite. It was his idea. Strahd fixes Dan with an unimpressed stare. I thought you had a disliking for the matchmaker, he notes with a raised brow. Swan must have caught him up on your plans while inside.
We have our disagreements.
It'll be fun.
Marshy insists.
Besides, you and Amir.
Don't expect me to pay for this little excursion, Strahd quickly interrupts.
We totally have it covered. Don't worry about it.
Marshy says. Then do lead the way, Strahd draws. At the very least, it should prove entertaining.
Oh, be entertaining, all right.
We totally have it
Come
covered,
this
guys. I forgot.
way.
I don't have any money, actually.
Nah, don't worry, I got some extra coins.
Okay.
Here, actually, Taz, here you go. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, don't trust me with
There
that.
you go.
I can probably cover my share. I stopped by my room and grabbed my
Thanks
wallet
for the
inside.
money.
I mean, I'm not going in there, so might as
Understandable.
well.
It's like,
I'm
is
just-
the fortune teller person gonna like? Is it like on site? She's gonna beat you up? It's like that's what the
I don't
situation
know.
is.
I mean, every so often it feels like actual like fire is getting burned into my soul whenever she sees me. So
I
probably.
see.
That's a little alarming,
I
honestly.
don't know. I don't know if it's a me thing or a her thing, but
Ew, this-
either way, don't want to see her.
Hmm.
Okay.
Exotic fish.
Have you been down here?
Somewhat. Ew, I stepped in mud. Gross.
Okay. Yep. Here it is.
Free samples!
Madam Matchmaker.
Oh.
As you approach the market stall, the aroma of rose petals and chocolate catches your senses. Dan steps slow to a stop as he makes his way over to the rather pink tent. There's no other way to describe it. From the outside inward, the entire stall looked like Cupid had come over and poured the entire contents of Valentine's Day in a small alley in Irwin. Sunny claps her hands together, her eyes large as she tilts her head from side to side, looking at the area curiously.
How pretty!
Yeah, but be careful. A dark woman works here. Marshy's ears flick curiously before glancing back over to Dan. She makes a confused expression.
Didn't we meet her at a charity event? She seemed mostly friendly there.
She spoke. Swan shrugs briefly before glancing over to the group.
Sorry, I was muted. I mean,
Swan interjects.
when Catherine got a reading, she seemed pretty freaked out.
Strahd raises a brow, almost curious.
And what devious tricks did she pull to unsettle Catherine, of all people?
He muses.
She was eccentric, to say the least, but rather harmless.
Dan makes his way to the side of the tent, allowing his group mates to easy access to the market stall. You don't know the things I've seen.
You sure you still don't want your reading?
Nope, Dan says plainly. However, a smile soon creeps up on his lips. He reaches out to you, Swan, before ruffling your hair. Don't worry about me. I'll be out here. If I get bored, I'll just look at some of the other stalls. He speaks before going to lean against the wooden post.
Alright, I guess.
Aside from Dan, the group begins to enter the tent. Almost immediately, a woman peeks out from behind the two curtains. Her cat ears twitch and her face scrunches as she looks at you. Her hair looks a little messed up. You most likely just woken her up from a nap. Your thoughts are confirmed as she yawns gently into her palm and pulls away, being hidden from the curtains once more. A few more seconds pass, and she is soon walking out to you, her hair fixed in her lips in a perpetual smile. Hello, my sweet, wandering lovers, she purrs to you, her hands clasping gently. What can I do for you today?
We want some readings about love.
What? Really? All of you? She squawks out, almost out of surprise. However, she quickly gathers herself, clearing her throat. Sorry, business has been rather slow. I'm just surprised. You can see her tail stand up straight behind her, curling into a little question mark. Well, I hope you know that this is a paid service, though, she says, rather curtly, as if half expecting that you were expecting a free service.
We have the month. Guys,
Considering that all of you have never seen any signs about how much the readings cost, you all came up with different amounts of copper coins. However, no matter how small or large the payment, Madam Matchmaker eagerly took the coins. She begins to count very quickly, and you all watch her with some amazement and confusion. While you still couldn't hear the number, her expression gleams. Her mouth turns into a Cheshire cat smile, and she soon widely steps to the side. She points back towards the pink curtains she came from. Who wants to go first? Have
who's
fun, you guys.
Okay.
I'll be here.
who's first?
Well, Shouldn't it be you? You're the one who came up with this in the first place.
right. I gotta bite
Go,
the
go,
bullet.
go.
I gotta bite. Okay. I'm
Bye,
going, I'm going.
don't worry, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. I just pop a squat. Oh, there's the chair. Hi, hello.
Don't worry, we're all just gonna sneak in here and watch the process.
Okay. You sit down in the chair as the woman looks at you with a small smile.
May I see your hand, young lady?
The matchmaker says, gesturing to the table. You move your hand over to the woman. She carefully takes it and looks at it. After a moment, she smiles.
Your soul tells me that you are tied to a strong and determined person,
the matchmaker says sagely.
That is certainly vague.
Strahd notes quietly. It's obvious by the lilt in his voice that he doesn't have much faith in these readings.
I have no idea.
What does that mean exactly?
It means what it means, the matchmaker says.
But do you know who it is?
Swan questions.
I cannot tell all of the future's secrets, dearie,
the matchmaker says with a wink as she continues to dodge the question. Okay.
I hope you have a lovely day,
she says with a smile. She looks to the others.
Unless one of you also wishes to be read.
Well, I mean, we did pay for this, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Mercy.
You're next. Who's next?
So determined? What is?
I don't know what that means.
Is anyone around you particularly, like, strong-headed or something?
There's a lot of people I know like that, bro.
Oh, well, that doesn't narrow it down, does it?
It doesn't.
Oh. Should I go next?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'll just take a little seat, I guess. I have a question.
Swan voices, hand awkwardly raised.
Are these fortunes real?
She asks.
You enter my tent, request a love reading, and then dare to question the legitimacy of my readings,
the matchmaker demands. Swan's mouth snaps shut in embarrassment.
Do you want a reading or not?
The matchmaker questions with a huff.
I want a reading, please. Sorry.
I don't know what that word is. Placated?
Placated. I might have drawn an eye.
Okay. Placated, the matchmaker nods stiffly. There's another awkward moment of silence before she gestures toward the chair.
Take a seat, girlie. I haven't got all day,
she urges. Swan scrambles over to the chair and sits at the edge of the seat, a leg bouncing nervously. She preemptively thrusts out her arm for the matchmaker to take, and the woman only gives her a mildly annoyed stare. Swan just tries not to combust. The matchmaker sighs, taking Swan's hand in her own. She traces the lines on Swan's palm, eyes closed. A minute passes, then 2, then 3 more. And as each minute passes, Swan grows more and more antsy.
Miss? Madam? Is everything alright?
Impatient much?
The matchmaker scolds, finally tearing her gaze away from her palm.
The spirits had much to say, unless you'd rather I give you an incomplete reading.
No!
Swan hurriedly says.
Your soul has many branches, near and far, past and future, the matchmaker starts.
Wait, does that mean I have multiple lovers?
Swan questions.
No,
the matchmaker replies, exasperated.
Love was not in your cards this reading. The spirit spoke instead of family.
Family?
Swan echoes uncertainly.
Found family, girlie. It sounds as if yours will grow like a tree. It will take root before branching out into a mighty giant, the matchmaker explains.
Swan blinks owlishly.
Thank you.
Swan rises from the chair and makes her way back to the others.
Guys, why am I forever alone?
Oh, this is
Like, it just said love wasn't in my cards. Does that mean, like, I don't have a soulmate?
I guess
Like,
not.
found family is great, but bro,
this
like...
is tragic, bro.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Well, at least you're gonna have a very big, happy family.
I guess. I just don't know who all that family's gonna be
Well,
yet, I guess.
Kitty's one of them, right? Like, you're
Yeah.
like siblings. So there you
Yeah.
go.
I guess Catherine's one too, and
Yeah.
a lot of the people back from Bastos.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't Catherine with your mom?
Exactly.
I guess kind of. I don't know. She certainly treats me like it.
I mean, yeah. Pat.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you know, at least she doesn't try to give me a bedtime.
Like Kitty. Oh, poor
I
Kitty.
hate this hitting my face all the time.
Here, why don't, here. You can go next, so you don't have to like get hit in the face all
yeah.
the time.
I guess I can go.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay.
I won't get mad if I sit. Don't look at me that way. Oh.
Wait a second, I've foreseen an issue.
I think
Backstage
Taz
was only
needs the
instructed to give
dialogue.
us the dialogues,
No,
except
that's
Taz.
understandable.
How is Flame supposed to read the dialogue? It's not in the
I guess I can go.
Here we go.
Whoops.
Taz volunteers. The matchmaker nods eagerly, gliding across the room and leading him to the now empty seat. Sit, sit. The spirits will surely know what your future holds. She coos, with some hesitance. Taz sits. Good, good. Now your hand, if you will, she requests. Taz holds out his hand, and the matchmaker takes it in her own. She examines it, turning it this way and that. This goes on for some time, and an unusual look of concentration falls over her features.
Can you not read my future fortune or something?
Taz finally asks after the 5th minute. The matchmaker stares as if she's been in a daze. Oh, yes, yes, she explains. The spirits have much to say, she says quickly, grasp tightening on Taz's hand as if she were afraid he'd pull away. Taz frowns, growing more and more uncomfortable.
Okay, they said their piece, so can you let go of my hand now?
He grumbles. Yeah, you've been holding it for a while now. The matchmaker shakes her head almost urgently, running a finger along one of the lines in Taz's palm. A little longer, please, she requests. The strange seriousness of it is what keeps Taz in his seat. Another minute, and she released his palm. Taz lets out a relieved sigh and retracts his arm, only to find the matchmaker looking at him intently. He lets out almost an almost grim chuckle, but it comes out as slightly awkward.
Fortune that bad?
He asks. Something in his tone tells you he expected this. That depends, the matchmaker hums, on your definition of bad. Taz stares at her blankly, ears drawn back.
So it's bad.
He repeats, firmer this time. She shakes her head, clicking her tongue in a soft reprimand. It is as I thought. You've closed your eyes, she notes sadly, moving away from Taz. Strahd glances at Swan with a lopsided grin, lowering his voice to a mere whisper.
She isn't one to say what she means, is she?
He notes.
I think she likes the theatrics of it.
One of Taz's ears flicks in irritation.
Is there an extra fee that get you to speak plainly?
He gripes, eyeing her path carefully.
All will be clear if you only listen, the matchmaker replies. You came here for a love reading, but that is not what you need,
She explains.
You are wounded.
She begins, wandering back towards Taz, who looks at her with confusion.
Scarred. It may have only scratched the surface, broken only skin, but it traveled deeper and deeper.
Taz rises from a seat, carefully moving a few paces back whenever she'd come too close.
Great. So you're saying I'm damaged goods.
He drawls.
Really helping my confidence here.
Oh, this is no issue of confidence, but belief.
She stresses, pausing in place.
That wound, it festers to this day. It has sealed your eyes, your heart. There can be no love until you are willing to see.
Look, lady, I came here for a love reading, not some ominous message. Just, I don't know, make something up lovey-dovey for this. So this can be over already.
Taz groans.
Is this the treatment Catherine received?
Strahd quietly asks Swan.
This was meant to be my kind of dialogue.
Oh, you can take it then.
Kind of. It was just as ominous, and the matchmaker was pretty serious about hers, too.
The matchmaker is silent for a moment. Then she smiles sadly.
If you are unwilling to see, then I can do nothing,
She states.
Your hand, then?
The matchmaker asks. Taz eyes her suspiciously.
You already saw it.
Yes, but you do not want to hear my reading. You want something lovey-dovey. So this can be over already.
She snips, holding out a hand rather impatiently.
Hand.
For a moment, Taz seems to debate, just leaving the tent entirely, but gives in and forks over his hand for a second time. The matchmaker examines it for maybe a second, before she nods, looking up at Taz.
You will find love in the most unlikely of places,
She says, as if rattling off a script. She does not look particularly pleased.
Great, glad I had this experience.
Taz grumbles, moving to retract his hand, only to find the matchmaker giving some resistance.
This again, seriously, lady. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but there's a thing called personal space.
Yeah. Listen, while I'm being nice,
The matchmaker interjects, surprisingly snippy. Taz's rejection of her reading might have just irked her more than any of you had realized, but surprisingly, Taz shuts his mouth, although he does admittedly look confused.
if I were you, I'd take a good hard look at the folks around you. And I mean real hard look. If you got any sense, which I doubt, you just might open those eyes of yours.
She recommends, gesturing to the rest of the group. Marshy waves the moment Taz rests eyes on her, and he ends up cracking a grin, because that's just Marshy of her.
And that's advice from me, not the spirits,
She adds, releasing Taz.
Now, Shu, I have one more reading, and I'm sure the man will appreciate my talents.
She states, eyeing Strahd. Strahd notices her gaze and flashes her a grin, and she giggles. Taz rolls his eyes, but almost half-hearted. He wanders over to the group, looking as if he has a lot on his mind. Are you okay? That was a lot. Are you...
I'm okay.
You want to
okay.
talk about it?
Maybe later.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I know how Catherine feels.
Yeah, some of these are a little...
Yeah.
Intense, I guess.
Mine seemed really easy compared to yours.
Well, I mean, mine was still pretty simple, too, so I guess we were normal, and... Well, I guess you're up, Strahd.
Good luck!
Have fun in the hot seat.
Oh,
And
boy.
again, he probably enjoys that.
Oh. The matchmaker repositions a cushion or two and moves a few of her scented candles around until satisfied, sneaking a few obvious glances at Strahd as she works. I had a feeling you'd return, she hums, giving her station a final look before deeming it suitable. It truthfully did not look very different. The matchmaker slides up to Strahd and takes him by the arm, eagerly guiding him to the chair and encouraging him to sit. But for such a handsome man to want a love reading, your heart must be troubled, she continues. Strahd allows himself to be led, maintaining a pleasant smile.
Ah, but is that not why you are here? To unburden my heavy heart?
He quips. He quips slyly, setting into the seat as if it were a throne. Oh, stop it, she says in a way that means she most certainly does not want him to stop. I only convey what the spirits will.
Then by all means, madam, proceed. I am eager to hear what they have to say.
He replies, offering his hand. I don't know if Flame has the dialogue up.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot, not again. Oh no.
Gross, he's just buttering her up.
Taz mutters to Marshy.
Just look at him. He's calling her madam and everything.
I think that's just the way he is. The matchmaker raises an apologetic hand and Strahd pauses. I need to see your entire hand, she explains, gesturing to his gauntlets. Otherwise, the reading will be incomplete.
I don't normally remove my gauntlets.
Strahd muses.
But for you, madam, I'll make an exception.
He pulls up a sleeve and works his left gauntlet free, and then the leather padding beneath, both deposited safely in his lap. Strahd extends his hand, then the matchmaker is quick to take it in her own, admiring the lines of his palm. After a few moments, she speaks. You do not want to let others in, she says slowly, brow furrowed. But there is one that sees this, sees your walls, and the heart beneath, she murmurs, growing more certain. Your soul speaks of its match, and of their large heart. Yes, their love for you is as big as the ocean. He raises his brow, suppressing a chuckle.
Love in the present tense?
She smiles mysteriously. Does anyone come to mind?
He
starts, evidently caught off guard.
Curious?
He questions with a smirk. The matchmaker looks at him knowingly. Someone on your mind? She comments. Strahd goes silent, but slowly a subtle blush colors his cheeks, and the smile drifts from his face. He retracts his hand, and to Taz's quiet surprise, she lets him without a fuss.
That woman.
Taz grumbles. There, it's okay. Strahd looks at his hand, and he seems conflicted.
And if I cannot love my match as they love me, madam?
He finally asks, voice gentler than you've ever heard. I have a feeling they will wait for you, she says, looking a little sad, even if it hurts them. At that, she pulls away. Thank you for your patronage, she chirps, turning to face the rest of you. It's almost as if she does it to give Strahd some privacy.
You're welcome. It was, fun, I guess.
Strahd rises from the chair and returns to the group. There's a lingering redness on his cheeks, but otherwise he's back to being Strahd.
It's been a pleasure, madam,
Strahd says. Likewise, she hums. Feel free to come back any time now. You don't know if you will, but you all offer her a small assurance that you might. With that, you all regroup outside of her tent. I think we should try to go on dates, guys.
Wait, what?
I think it was. Excuse me. Oh, hey, Sunny.
Hold on.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Well, Sunny never got a reading. I guess she wasn't interested. That's okay.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Wait, hold on. No, Martian, you can't just be like, hey, let's go on dates, and then not explain a thing.
Look. Look, listen. Obviously, Strahd has one, a soulmate that's currently in love. I think we know who it is. And I'm curious on who mine is, and I want to try to find them.
Okay.
I don't know where to start, though. Okay,
Well,
let's think. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
I can't be someone who's in a relationship. Wait, all my friends are single. This is an issue.
Oh.
It's not you, is it? No.
What?
Absolutely not. It could not be. Okay. Okay, wait. Strong and determined. Are you strong? Are you determined?
I'm getting stronger. I train.
I don't
I'm
think
literally
you're
in the guard.
Maybe you're not strong enough.
How does one be strong enough? How do you know who's strong enough? Are you going? Do you have to test them or something?
Do I have to tell? Oh, do I? Maybe I have to fight them. I don't want to fight them.
Wait, but like.
Okay.
Oh. Is that even? Not to like doubt your fighting prowess. I don't think I've seen it though. Like, can you like? Are you strong?
I mean, I fought the giant bug and
I know, I
whatever.
have seen you fight. I'm actually insane. Okay.
I-
Sorry, the whole Oasis incident kind of like
I
slips and
kind of
comes in
didn't
and out of
really
my
fight in
mind.
that, not gonna lie.
Well, okay, fair, but like we were running around and dodging and you didn't die, so.
I guess. I don't think they were trying to kill.
Oh yeah, that is true. They probably weren't. Anyway, sorry, back to your predicament.
I am okay. Let's narrow it down. Not you. Probably. Have you seen? There's a lot of options to think of. Like, what if they're not even an heroine, bro? Okay. Oh man, this sucks. Why can't she be a little more like specific next time?
I don't know. Maybe there's something about how like they won't speak to her anymore if she like tells the direct truth or something. Maybe it's like a price to pay for seeing.
Of course.
future
The
somehow or
spirits
something.
have to be vague, or else if you tell too many secrets, I don't know. Maybe
I
I'll go
don't
on a
really know
hunt.
like a lot of your friends. Like there's Ravi, who's kind of like stubborn, I guess.
No, Ravi, I guess he might fit the determination bit, but I don't know. He's more stubborn, if anything.
Well then.
Dia's strong. I've seen her fight.
But is she? Oh, you've seen her fight.
Kind of.
Okay, but like, okay, is she strong then?
Well, actually, I haven't really seen her fight. I have seen her
Oh.
threaten someone, though.
Ooh. No, but who else do I know of your friends? Who else do I know? I mean, there was Leon, but that's probably the same
Leon,
thing if not
no,
strong.
probably
or
not.
Leon.
Yeah. I don't know. I have too many. It's hard to think about. I don't know. This is hard.
Wait. This might be a really stupid idea. Isn't Damien both strong and determined? Oh, wait a second. No, it can't be him. Because in the Truth or Dare thing, he said that he had a wife. Has a wife.
Yeah. You're right.
I thought I was on to something there.
Totally. Nothing. It's fine.
Okay.
Search for a redhead /J. Look, Annalie. Oh, she's strong and determined.
That's
don't know where
true. She
Annalie
was flinging us
is.
across the room like it was nothing. Marshy, what if she's your match?
I don't know where she is. They both kind of ran off.
Oh, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Huh.
Huh. I don't know, man. I guess I'll just
either.
wander the streets until I come up with something. Maybe it's not even someone I know. Like
Maybe.
and maybe it's someone I'll meet. Like maybe that chick over there. Maybe that's my soulmate, and
Maybe.
I just haven't met her yet.
Well, I guess I'll mine was a family one because I guess either I have no one or I guess they didn't want to tell me if I had a soul. I don't know.
Maybe
I'm
you got a
hoping
bad
that's just-
reading, so they made something up, and they didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe your soulmate actually hates you.
Oh,
That would be really sad.
Oh,
I'm
that
so
would be
sorry.
really. Oh no.
I don't think that would be the case.
Maybe I don't know. I guess I'll try to help Strahd. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Good luck with that. Tell me how it
Yeah.
goes.
Sure, I'm not good at this stuff at all.
Fair enough. Neither am I.
Good luck. Do we want to meet up somewhere later? Check in on how our mission goes?
Sure. Probably one of the stalls.
Yeah, I think there's like I don't know. Coffee! There's a coffee
sure,
stall.
we can
I
meet,
think.
we can meet at a coffee stall. There was one
Okay.
around here somewheres.
Yeah. Alright. I'll see you.
Yeah,
I wonder where Taz went. Oh well.
he ran off. We'll meet up again
luck, you
later, I
two.
guess. Yay. Okay, Sunny. How do we handle this? Okay. Let's see. Sunny, do you have any inkling of like I don't know. You move away from the others to think to yourself for a moment about the matchmaker's readings. You keep repeating yours in your head, trying to decipher what it means. Your soul tells me you are tied to a strong and determined person. Strong and determined person. That could be anyone. Couldn't she have narrowed it down a little more for you? How are you supposed to find this person if the description matches everyone you know? You huff in frustration and look around the group. You notice Sunny staying off to the side on her own, and decide to go over to her. Maybe she'd be able to help. You're sure she's read at least 1 or 2 romance books. It would be useful in this situation. Sunny, hey! Sunny looks over at you and smiles. However, her smile immediately fades when she notices your expression.
Oh no.
She says,
Did you get a bad reading?
oh, it wasn't really a bad reading, more so super vague.
I think that's kind of the point.
She says,
What was your reading anyway?
strong and determined heart, or whatever, something like that.
I see.
She looks away thoughtfully as she continues.
Yeah, you're right. That could be anyone.
That's what I'm saying! It could be you! Wait a minute. Sunny blushes slightly.
I doubt that.
She says,
I'm not strong at all.
what do you... maybe they didn't mean it physically strong.
Marshy, I faint when I get scared.
Sunny says,
I'm not strong at all.
I think you're pretty strong. I mean, after everything we've been through, and you're pretty determined to go home to Gaia. Sunny is silent for a moment.
Let's try a different alley.
She says,
Besides, soulmates are more about love, aren't they? I couldn't be your soulmate.
well, why not?
Well,
She hesitates.
I see you more of a friend or a sister.
She glances back at you, hoping what she said didn't hurt your feelings. Ah, I see. You're not sure why, but something about what she said made you somewhat sad. Your tail and ears droop downwards. Sunny notices this and speaks up again.
Hey, don't be sad. We can still figure out who it is.
Sunny says with a smile. You perk up slightly, and she continues.
Let's think. Who else do you know that's strong and determined that isn't me?
Sunny says, quickly adding the last part on. Okay, well, Leon's he's dragon strong, got the magics, determined to do his shop. I think he's a little too old for me, though. I don't know. Probably not him. There was Annalay. She's really strong. She beat me up. She hurts. She hits like a truck. And she's very determined to make people happy. But I don't know where she is. She kind of ran off with her brother. So probably not going to be easy to find her. I guess there's Damien, but Sunny raises an eyebrow at your response.
Damien?
She asks.
You mean that kind of spooky dread?
She pauses to think.
I mean, I guess he checks all the marks, but do you really want him to be your soulmate?
I don't think we get to choose our soulmates.
I guess.
She pauses.
I'm not too sure if it's right, though.
I mean, I guess it won't hurt to try.
You know what that means if it's right, right?
You pause for a moment, processing the situation. I don't really know how to feel, to be completely honest. Sunny lets out a nervous giggle.
Well, I'm sure it'll work out no matter what, she says. It's not like you need to find out right away.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Sunny. I think I'm gonna keep looking, though. I'll see you later, I guess. Bye. Oh, what have I got myself into? Chat! Oh no! This is not a good thing. Okay, well, Marshy Monarch, what's up? Hey, what's up? Marshy Monarch! Oh! Okay, no, chat is fine. Oh, the sunset's really nice. That person scared me. Hello, person I've never met before. Are you my soul? Okay, sorry. They do not want to associate with me. Okay, well, I guess we could, I guess we can go find Damien, maybe. I don't know. This whole situation's kind of making my brain go blur. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hello, good sir. Excuse me. Pardon me. Well, who else would it be, though? I guess there is the possibility that it's someone I haven't met, though. There's so many people in the world. It could be this person. Hello, guard. How are you today on this fine evening? Sorry, I'll leave you alone. You're definitely not the soulmate. I would have known by now. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Be cool. Chat. Chat. Be cool. Be cool. I walk around, not paying much attention to where you're going as you continue to mutter to yourself on who your soulmate might be. You turn a corner and bump into someone. Aha! Sorry! You look up at the person, see that the one you crashed into just so happens to be Damien. How lucky! Oh gosh, why? Damien gives you a confused look as he notices your internal panic creep up to the surface. You stare back at him with wide eyes, unable to speak. Thankfully, he speaks first. Are you okay? Totally fine, actually. Yeah, I'm cool. Super. He stares at you for a moment. Right. Okay, he says. Hey, are you busy by chance? Just go with the chat. You're not gonna drag me into some crazy oasis thing, are you? Oh, no, nope, none of that. I just thought it would be fun to, just chill for a bit. He raises an eyebrow. Chill? You nod and mentally prepare your argument for when he says no. Sure, I have no other plans, he says. I promise I won't drag you into some crazy— Wait, you said yes? What? Were you expecting a no? Well, I mean, kind of. I thought I annoyed you a lot. Don't make me change my mind. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's totally go. Let's be— Chat. Be cool. This is fine. We can go to the swing. We can go to the swing. We can go— Where's the swing? Okay. Rock. Don't trip on the rock. I don't remember where the swing was. Are you with me? I lost him. Damien! Hey, buddy! I'm sorry for being awkward. It's normal. I'm always like this. You should be used to it by now. Chat. We need to be cool, okay? Where is the swing? You be cool. No, chat, you be cool. Oh, here's where the swing is. Yeah, swing is great fun things to do on fun festive. Would you like to swing? Where are you? Would you like to swing? You don't seem like the swinging type. Let's not do the swing. Anyway, yeah. How about we can this is really awkward, chat. Let's go up here. He looks annoyed. I think I'm making it worse, chat. The park! Yes, the park! Totally! And if we went to swing, there's another swing in here. Purple trees are lovely, aren't they? What a wonderful place this is. So romantic. Not romantic, just chill. Very chill. I'm going to the swing because it will help me feel better about myself. How do I get to the swing? Okay. Yup, I feel great. I feel fantastic, chat. Don't face palm. Everything's fine, chat. Give me a moment. I just chat, you need to be cool. You all need to relax. I'm perfectly fine. Everything is normal. Everything's normal. Okay. On the count of 3, we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk to him like a normal person because this isn't normal and he knows that. And he knows I'm being weird, weirder than usual. And it's not my fault. Are you sure you're fine? I'm totally fine. Okay? We're gonna go talk like normal people now. Okay? Okay. Hello, normal person. Would you like to have a conversation with me? Oh, God. You know what? This is fine. Chat. I'm calm. I'm calm. Yes. Don't give me that look. Don't. You're making it worse. Stop. Don't. No. Don't shake your head at me in disappointment. I know. I'm a disaster. Just be cool. I am cool. I'm so cool. Don't you think I'm cool? I'm the coolest person you know. I'm so cool. This is really awkward. Would you like to swing? Swinging makes me feel better. No, not your thing. Understandable. You know what? Let's not swing. Let's actually just have a nice walk through the park. Walking through the park is normal. That's what normal people do. And I'm a normal person. And so are you. We are both normal people with nothing weird between us. Except for me. I'm the weird one, okay? I'm making everything worse. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, This park is overwhelming. Oh, they're on a date. That's so cute. Oh my god, they're on. Moving on. Oh god, why am I the worst, chat? The flower shop! Oh, no, not flowers. Do not do flowers. You're just going to make it worse. So much worse. Let's go eeny meeny this way. Calm down, breathe, and be cool. I'm calm. I'm totally calm. What's actually over here? I don't think I've ever been on this side of the city. Have you been on this side of the city? I don't think I've been on... what's over here? Wait, I have been over here. This is where the bookshop is. One of these is the bookshop. Which one was it? This looks like furniture. This is IKEA. This is not the bookshop. I don't know. It was the next door, I think. Is this the bookshop? This is the bookshop. Oh, isn't it so pretty? So cute. There's no one here. I think we just walked into a closed shop. It's like, it's late. It's the sun is like setting. They probably closed for the night. I don't know. Then maybe they close early. This is awkward. Hi. I'm normal. Are you annoyed yet? I feel like you're very annoyed. You and Damien continue to wander the streets of Arrowin as you try to figure out the best place to go on your date. No, don't call it that. That's weird. Don't make it weird. Why would you even think that? This stupid matchmaker stuff is getting to your head. You snapped out of your thoughts when you hear Damien sigh. How do you manage to keep dragging me into this stuff all the time? You pause and look back at him. I mean, you said yes. It's your fault for not saying no. I do say no. You always give me those stupid puppy eyes until I say yes. Okay, come on, man. Don't say that. I bet you actually like hanging out with me. You just refuse to admit it. He gives you a blank stare and says, no. You're a bit surprised by how quick his response was. You can't just bluntly say that. Huh? What makes you think I would say yes? You're silent as you try to figure out the words to say in response. He waits patiently for you to answer. I mean, I don't know. You never seem to leave, even when I'm obviously annoying you. Like, right now, you're still here. If you were really that... If you didn't want to hang out, you would have probably walked away. You've done that before. Damien doesn't respond. Also, I mean... I figured after what happened, you'd consider being a friend by now. He looks at you. I told you, he says. I don't need friends. I mean... Have you ever tried? He looks away. You're both silent for a moment. Let's play a game. No more stupid games. He groans and rolls his eyes. No, trust me. This one's simple, okay? And it's not gonna be, we're not gonna drop any crazy secrets. Maybe. What is it? He says reluctantly. It's called 20 questions. We could each take turns asking each other questions. Fine, I'll go first, he says. Why are you so nice all the time? What? Well, I mean, well, there's supposed to be yes or no questions. You didn't say that. I didn't get to it yet. But I guess it's only fair that I answer, huh? I'm nice because I feel like everyone deserves kindness. What if they're not a good person? Do you think they still deserve kindness? You hesitate to answer. Let's start with easier questions. All you have to do is say yes or no. No need to elaborate. I'll go next. All right, he says as he patiently waits for your question. Do you like the color purple? Yes, he responds. Easy questions, huh? He says, thinking for a moment before asking his next question. Do you like fighting? Not really. It's kind of, I don't really like talking. I don't really like hurting others. I feel bad. Huh. I guess that explains why you didn't fight those two back in the oasis, he says. He pauses for a moment before speaking again. What will you do if you find someone who refuses to hold back? Will you fight then? It's my turn to ask the question! Right. Sorry. You take a moment to come up with your next question. Strange how the easy questions are the hardest to come up with. Oh, here's one. Do you like Erwin? You ask. He thinks for a moment before answering. Yes. You smile at the response. Okay, your turn. Do you like Erwin? What? You can't use my question. You never said I couldn't. Touche, I guess. You think about Damien's question. You've met so many friends and made amazing memories with them in the city. Although you haven't been here long, it feels like Erwin is your home. Even when you'll eventually have to leave, you'll carry those happy memories with you and cherish them forever. You smile as you answer. Yeah, I love it here. You notice Damien give you the slightest smile. Time passes as you and Damien continue to ask each other questions. You asked, do you like chocolate? Damien was surprisingly excited to say yes. Seems the stoic Drez has a soft spot for sweets. He asks if you like baking, and you said yes, but you're not very good at it. He smirked at your response, saying it was obvious considering your poor performance at the bake-off. You scoffed and moved on to the next question. Okay, here's a good one. Do you think you could win a fight against a bear? Yes, obviously. Wow, okay, big shot. What? Many questions later, you feel as if it's time to ask the harder questions. Okay. You said you were from Dramos, huh? Do you miss it? Damien remains quiet. He blinks as he processes the question and looks away. Seems the question cut a little deeper than you expected. The somber look in his eyes says it all. You open your mouth to apologize, but he speaks first. Yes, I do, he says quietly. Have you tried going back? He looks back at you. Isn't it my turn to ask you a question? He says, trying to change the topic. You go quiet, not wanting to push any further. He seems slightly relieved, and he continues with his question. Do you really believe in soulmates? Yeah, I guess you picked up on that. I don't know. It's weird. I guess, I guess a part of me wants to, because it's fun. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Interesting, he says. It's your turn to ask a question. Well, if you're asking the heavy hitters, there's one thing that was on your mind the whole time. Are we friends? Damien is silent as he stares at you. He seems slightly surprised by your question. He hesitates to answer, however. His expression softens a bit as he answers. Maybe. You perk up and feel a big smile grow on your face. That wasn't a no! It wasn't a yes either, he shoots at you. You can't help but laugh in response. Damien turns and begins to walk away. You call out to him, but he simply waves back at you as he continues down the road. Good night, Marshy, he says. You didn't even notice it was already getting late. He pauses and looks back at you. Oh, and good luck on the whole soulmate thing, I guess. He says before continuing on his way. Yeah. Thanks. Good night, Damien. I'll see you later. That didn't go as horribly as I thought it would. I think we can write that one off, though. I'm lost. Where am I? But I guess that still begs the question if Damien's not my soulmate, then who is? Let's not worry about it right now. That's for the future to hold. And for me to find out when the future decides to give it to me. Ooh. Funky. Where did Swan want to meet up? There's a little stall somewhere, right? It is a little late. It's not super late though. The sun is setting, but this looks. Oh, there we go. There's the what's it called? The archway. Yes, the archway. You know, even though I actually I'm okay with how that ended out. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been so much worse. I definitely made it awkward, but at least, or at least we were friends. And that's what matters. Friends. Oh, there's Taz. Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hmm?
How's it going?
A bit better.
That's good. Did you take time to cool off?
Yeah, I did. So what did you do? I already heard dates and I walked.
Yeah.
Before I walked away. So how did
Yeah, I think the whole
quote-unquote date?
soulmate thing got to my head. I think I'm over it for now. I'll let the future give me my soulmate when it's ready to.
I was gonna ask, who did you go on a quote-unquote date with?
I don't know if the date is the right term. It was just
Hangout.
a hangout, yeah.
Who did you hang out with?
I actually met up with Damien, and it actually was kind of
I
nice.
need to apologize to that guy.
What? Why? Oh yeah,
Amir.
Yeah.
Do I have to elaborate further?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I have nothing to defend me on that. Genuinely. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, there's a bell. Anyway, I got really excited. There's no one there, so it's not gonna annoy them.
Yeah, right there.
So. Yeah.
Like, you said it got into your head. Why do you... Why? Why do you get into your head?
I don't know. I guess there's a part of me is like, the idea of having a soulmate is kind of fun. And I want to meet them, or find out who they are if I've already met them, I guess.
Maybe... Who knows? Maybe you met them already and you never knew.
Yeah. Or they're just someone I'm supposed to meet in the future. I guess we'll never know until it happens. That's okay. I can be patient. Maybe.
That's the thing about life. Life is a great mystery.
Yep. Doesn't help that it was super vague. It could literally be anyone.
No, hers for me.
Yeah, you got a tough one. Are you feeling better, at least?
Kinda. Not really.
Do you want to talk about it, or?
mean, yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
Oh my god, hey. Do you mind?
I already said. I said to you, hey, there's a person right there.
uh, but yeah, if you ever want to talk, you can.
Thanks. That actually means a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh.
Did I ever tell you about my friend?
Your friend?
Yeah, the one that says you remind me of her.
Oh, no, actually.
She was a great friend. Was. Maybe still is. I don't know. Yeah.
I see.
Sorry for that.
It's fine.
Depressing.
Don't worry about it. It's good to get things off your chest, and I'm sure
Kind
wherever
of
they
sucks.
are, they're probably thinking about you. Maybe they're thinking the same thing.
You know, there is one other thing, but I think that should be saved for a later time.
Sure. I wonder what Swan and Strahd are up to. Do you think they're actually gonna, get Strahd with the mirror?
Honestly, I could see it happening. I could.
I wonder
Yeah.
how it's going. Probably chaotic. Or maybe not chaotic. You never know. It could be actually going very smoothly.
You know, Swan's fortune was actually interesting.
Yeah. I guess I never thought. Maybe that is platonic. But I don't know. I guess there's a weird part of me kind of hopes that it's more than that.
I mean, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But if you find someone that makes you happy, then that's great.
I could just be delusional.
Also that.
Yeah.
Nah, genuinely, it's a.
We're all delusional. Yeah, chat, we are.
Nah, you keep on mentioning chat.
Did I never mention them to you? It's a
You
little
mentioned it
complicated.
a couple times, like when we first met recently.
Yeah. It's a little complicated. They basically are able to talk to me and I can respond to them, but it's a little
So,
awkward when I do because
I'm gonna ask, do you see them?
kind of it's weird. I hear them.
Are they blue?
Sometimes I just see little colors. Like there's currently a blue and a purple one. Oh, there's Swan.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
how'd it go?
Why
How
are
does it
you
look like it
drenched?
went?
Hey, sir, here, let's move somewhere else.
Okay, hold up. Let's go near
Yeah, let's go to Leon's shop.
Okay.
Hey, actually,
I can go in there. I'm allowed in here. Hello, welcome to the Crystal Shop. Would you like to buy something?
Does this place actually have a name?
I don't remember. I'll be real, I am bad at remembering things.
I've had a day. I've had.
I think we've all had a day.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah.
I'm kind of cold. That's probably what happens when you jump into the ocean.
Why did you jump in the
Wait,
ocean?
what?
Well, okay. So see, apparently, Strahd has a twin sister that I didn't know about, okay? But apparently Strahd has told her about me, right? So she ran into me, just straight up near-decked me, near-murdered me, on the ground, my head near cracked. But she then, caught me, I guess, so it didn't happen. But, it was kind of like, oh no, right? My heart rate leapt, okay? And then she, I guess she, you know, she's Strahd's sister. She kind of flirted with me a little bit, I think. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. She pretty much then stole my seatbelt, which if you didn't know is this, little belt thing, this golden chain thing, the circles. That's rather important to me. That's from Bastios. This is mine. This is like my literal Navy identification.
So like a dog tag, kind of?
Kind of, yeah, exactly. She stole that and she ran, and so I had to chase her all around Erwin. And then I finally caught her, and she was just laughing, and I'm like, "Why are you laughing?" And apparently, I looked kind of upset, and I kind of was, because I kind of got thinking, because when I was accompanying Strahd, he was all wanting to get all this stuff and choose it carefully for Amir, and then I kind of kept thinking about the whole fact that I may not have a soulmate, and I got sad, and I probably shouldn't have. It was a little stupid, but whatever. So I kind of just left him to choose a gift for Amir. On his own, and I hope that goes really well. Honestly, he probably has good taste, frankly, but so then she kind of talked me into doing some other crazy things around town. Like we ran around, we did a lot of stuff that typically I normally would never do, and I kind of was like, hey, isn't this maybe either slightly illegal and or kind of dangerous and or 20 different things could go wrong? But she kind of somehow each time convinced me that it was fine. Right, and I'm kind of just sitting here like, we okay? And then we climbed. We have a lighthouse way over there. We have a lighthouse.
I
climbed that. She and I climbed that.
You climbed that?
Yeah, I thought I was going to die.
Crazy.
I didn't, but then there was one last thing she wanted to do. Okay, and she kind of was like, what if we climb up the mast of one of the ships and dive into the ocean? And I was like, that is such a bad idea. She was like, well, you don't have to come if you want. I did, because, okay, listen, I don't know. I feel like, I've gone insane somehow in the last hour, because it kind of seemed a little fun. Obviously, 20 different thoughts going through my mind, everything that could go wrong, but, there was a part of me that wanted to. I don't know why. There was a part of me that was like, what if I just do it? There's always that part of me that is like, what if I just do it? But there's always so many thoughts of okay, but it's gonna go wrong, But you kind of just said, do it. Just do it. See if you can, If something goes wrong, go from there, which, only can work in some situations, because if you kind of die, it's not really gonna work well, But,
you would come back,
so she
you?
and I, dove into the ocean. It was kind of, and yeah.
I thought I had an eventful evening. Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna say this. So you basically went on a date with your boss's sister.
I what? Wait. Was that a date? Wait a second, was that a date? Hold on, wait, is that what a date is? I didn't know that was a date. I had no idea I was on a date with that. Is that why she was flirting with me?
Oh, yeah,
I thought that was just something she did because she is Strahd's sister. Surely that is simply, normal.
I think the flirting made it. Yeah.
Also, a side note, where's Dan?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, have you guys seen him at all? I don't think I have. I was kind of
I just got here.
Blitzed.
Yeah, so you went on a date, or she hanged out with someone.
I did not go on a date.
I
refuse to call it a date, because that's weird.
Why is it necessary to hang out?
Yeah, it's a hangout. Just a hangout.
I see.
So, should we go find
Such powerful words.
Yeah,
probably
should
go
find Dan.
Because didn't he just say he was going to go look around? It's actually kind of weird that I didn't spot him when I was, all the way up at that time. Then again, that, lighthouse is kind of tall. So.
Dan. Dan, the man with the plan?
Dan! He didn't tell us what to do if we lost him.
Marco!
Hey, it's gonna be fine.
What? Swan?
Sorry. I zoned out.
I was distracted with my existential crisis.
Wait, over there!
Huh?
Dan!
What?
Dan!
Oh.
You!
Hi.
Hi, we were looking for you. Where have you been?
Around. I guess. Yeah.
Damn.
Kind of up and then down and then everywhere.
You're gonna be proud of Swan.
I guess you were still in the area. I must have missed you.
Yeah. Sorry, Taz, what were you saying?
I was thinking, hey, you should be proud of Swan for what she. For
Wait,
what?
What'd you do?
Apparently, according to Taz, what happened to me was that I went on a date with Strahd's twin sister, Satea.
That's wild.
I didn't know she existed. She ran into me. It was wild. I literally dived from the top of like the mast of a ship into the ocean. That's why I'm soaking wet, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Apparently that constituted as a date. I just interpreted the fact that she was occasionally flirting because she's Strahd's sister, and that is what I guess the Adrestias do. But
I'm gonna go home. That's a lot to process. I think I need to go home.
Okay.
Well,
How was your
It was
out
it
of
was fine. But I think I might have like sprained something.
oh yeah, you should rest if you're hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want a potion to take on your way? I have like one more.
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine.
okay.
Um,
You're sure, I guess.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Huh. Well, I
Was it-
mean,
He felt a little. Maybe it's
he
just
was
strain.
probably just the
He's probably
pain
just
getting
tired.
to him. Yeah,
Some-
tired,
something.
in
you
pain.
know,
I would
but-
be a little like, kind of like, I just want to go home too if I was
Mhm.
tired and in pain.
I'm thinking too much into it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hopefully
Um,
that whatever he hurt feels better in the morning. Put some ice on it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Dan seemed off a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
yeah? I hope
Sure,
fine.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it is kind of getting late.
Yeah, so I probably should get back. They're probably
Yeah.
gonna want to put me on a patrol.
Oh gosh, yeah, patrol. Is it
Wish
gonna be a
you
night
luck.
one?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, good luck. Maybe you can
Yeah.
you can smooth talk your way out of it.
What do you mean smooth talk my
Yeah,
way
you're
out of
right,
it?
You don't have any of that.
Okay.
Wait,
let's be real.
You think by this point that being around Strahd so much would have rubbed off on me in some way, but
No.
it hasn't really. Well, bye.
Yeah. See you later.
It was fun.
Yeah. I kind of want to take the long way home. I don't know. I'm in a kind of good mood. And walk down the beach sounds
I'm
fun.
gonna join you.
Sure. I mean, we're going to the same place, aren't we?
Yeah. Hey, Marsh.
Hmm.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you think I'm forgettable?
No? Why would you think that?
It's. It might sound stupid, but I'm just a kind of forgettable guy. I'm a downer. Not really fun to be around me.
What? I don't think that.
That's what it means a lot.
Taz, you're a good friend, okay? Don't think otherwise. And even if it's maybe other people will think I don't like that Taz guy, but at least know that I think you're cool, okay? And as long as one person thinks you're cool, that's all that matters in my book.
Hence why I don't really talk often during when it's just you.
Honestly,
or
I
me
kind of just
spending-
thought you were just introverted, which is fine.
It's kind of part of that, but not fully. It's just I'm not sure that anybody really wants to listen.
Hey, if you ever want someone to listen, look at my ears. They're huge. They're good for listening.
Hey, so are mine.
I think mine are bigger.
Yeah, they are. And you have the poof for your tail.
Yeah.
Which, hey,
It's a little
marks are gone.
scorched. Oh, it's better? Yeah.
Weird. Which is weird. Because it shouldn't. Huh.
I don't know.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe it's magic. Magic floof. I want to go walk on the beach.
With that soft, or how soft it is, yeah. Well, that actually helped a lot. That was kind of the thing. A lot of things, but I hope you have fun. I'm gonna actually take a different way. I'm gonna just clear my head, but thank you so much. And you kind of remind me of a sister, so.
Oh. It's okay. Well, I'll just meet you back home. Oh.
You got it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you back home.
See ya.
Oh. Chat. Today's a weird day. Also, dang, I got siblings on twice today. That's wild. That's fine. I just need to be patient. My soulmate will show up eventually. Probably when I least expect it, to be completely honest. But I'm sure when the moment comes, it'll be like, boom! I'll know right away. Is that how that works? Definitely. Yeah. I'll know.